Well, tonight we're highlighting a first of its kind event here in the Queen City. It's called the LatinX Holiday Market, and it kicks off in East Charlotte tomorrow. The event will host Latin-owned local businesses in our community. 1 in 4 new businesses in the U.S. are Hispanic-owned, according to the Small Business Alliance. And Charlotte has a growing Latin population. WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson shows us how one entrepreneur is looking to bring more representation to the food scene.
A Charlotte woman quit her job being a lab technician to pursue her passion full-time, making Mexican sweet treats. She's now hoping to be an inspiration to others. Norma Zuniga puts a lot of patience into her work.
So it takes roughly about 5 hours.
It's a labor of love. She's handcrafting dozens of her signature treat, Conchas, a Mexican sweetbread in the shape of a seashell.
So my goal is for them to learn more about my culture and about the different pastries that Mexico has to offer.
Each pastry weighed,
So you have to measure it out.
and rolled up.
It took me a long time to get this technique. It's really hard.
Before being topped with sugar and stamped. It's a technique she's taught herself.
You can learn anything on YouTube nowadays.
Norma was born in Mexico but grew up in Charlotte. She's a DACA holder, which means she has protection from deportation.
I was able to work throughout college, pay for my education.
Norma was a lab technician for 5 years, then turned her attention to this craft, determined to get the recipe just right.
But it's kind of the same thing because baking is like a science.
But it hasn't been easy.
And I see a lot of us struggling to get attention to us.
That's why she created the LatinX Holiday Market, an event hosting over 20 Latin-owned businesses in our community.
I'm trying to make people more aware of the Latino businesses here in Charlotte.
Norma now hopes to inspire others to start their own business.
There's not really a lot of Latinas in the restaurant industry when it comes to in Charlotte. I'm trying to make a kind of like a change, but an impact. I'm trying to get more Latinas to follow their dreams.
Her plan to soon have her own brick and mortar. Perseverance, a key ingredient in this recipe for success.
And I'm not gonna stop until I get my own bakery.
And if you want to try these yummy treats, you can do so tomorrow at the LatinX Holiday Market. That's going to be from noon to 6 p.m. We'll put all of those details on our WCNC mobile app. Reporting for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Lexi Wilson.